everyone, Christina Del Rey with your astrology forecast for November 15th, 2020. We have Venus squaring off with the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction. Then Venus later in the week is going to square off with Saturn. In the middle of the week, we have Uranus opposite Mercury, and that is going to bring some big surprises, some big truths, and maybe even some secrets coming out in the open. Let's take a look at your sign for the week, but first, hit that subscribe button, share, and like. Thank you. Hello Leo. So last week we had Jupiter and Pluto coming together in the sky in an area of our chart that has to do with our day-to-day work, our health, and like what we do on a routine basis, and also has to do with pets. It has to do with how we do the tasks of our daily life, and has to do with our work environment and the people that we work with. So Jupiter and Pluto coming together in the sky was very intense. You saw the first part of it April 4th, you saw the second part June 30th, and then it finally came to fruition on on Thursday last week. So whatever this was intense, and probably had to do with changes having to do with the family. Or this could even have been attached to romance, but probably had something to do with the home, or something to do with something in the home. So now we have Venus coming and making a square, which is a tense aspect to those planets. So this happens, you're going to feel this probably the most on Sunday, give or take a day or two in between. But this Venus is in your third house of contracts, that has to do with communication, neighborhoods, and it's making a tense aspect to your sixth house of day-to-day work. So you are motivated to act on something communication-wise in this area. Venus has to do with relationships, so there is some kind of relationship in your day-to-day environment that you need to make a change on. You're communicating in a different way, or you are working together in a different way. There's something there that, there's a motivation there to change that area. And then Venus will also go and square Saturn in the same part of the sky, and Saturn is more like the boss, or the authority figure. And so this might have to do with you're trying to make a move and your boss kind of puts the kibosh on it, or something's blocking you from having that day-to-day that you want, that day-to-day environment that you want, or the work that you want, or the health that you want. So you have to make a change, like in your values, or you have to make a change in a relationship. Then we have, on Tuesday, we have Mercury is going to oppose Uranus, and this has happened 3 times in the recent months. So this will be the third. October 7th was the first, October 19th was the second. So if you can remember anything from those dates, it's likely that you'll review something from that time. If not, Mercury is in Scorpio, and Scorpio is in a part of the chart that has to do with the home, the family, real estate, and any kind of karmic ancestry as well, or memories too. So there is something there that is, it's going to come to you. It might be a surprise. Scorpio is all about deep secrets, or uncovering truth, and this would likely affect your status, or your reputation, or your work career. So whatever this comes, whatever bit of news, maybe you get a letter or something, but whatever this is, it kind of surprises you, and kind of makes you see things in a different way, or makes you see yourself in a different way. But it definitely has to do with the home, or something in the home, or real estate matters. But things are changing for you, Leo. And don't forget, Mars went direct last week. So we are still having Mars move very slowly in the sky, but he's going to start to pick up speed. So for a while, you were reviewing your actions. You were reviewing how you handled anger, how you asserted your power. And now that it's moving forward, you're going to be able to harness that more. And this for you is happening in a part of the chart that has to do with higher education. It has to do with legal matters, and it has to do with philosophies. So any of those matters, or maybe even like traveling or going out into the world, any of those matters will start to move forward for you now. Okay, Leo, it's intense. It's been an intense year, and your 6th house of day-to-day work and environment will never be the same again, but that is what 2020 is all about, change. So embrace it and have a great week.